What's going on, YouTube fam? We got ourselves right here another Tillotson 090, also known as the HL324, but this time we got a genuine one. I really like these carbs, man. These are so fun, easy to tune. They do require obviously custom intake to be made because it does have an internal pulse port. Before running this one, I used to run what's the TS400. I can't remember the actual technical name, but that had an external pulse port. So definitely two different types of pulse ports for these, but such a fun carb to run, man. I mean, you have two jets here, a low and a high. One of the things that you'll hear about these is, yeah, these are really good for like full throttle and this and that and the other. You don't get much power if you're mid throttle or trying to cruise and this, that, and the other. And really, it's not true. I will say that like under a quarter, it's kind of tough. Once you're about above a quarter, between a quarter and really a half, you're really really good. I use this on the Athena, and obviously that being a sport engine, that needs a rev, but I'm able to really cruise at around half throttle, and get this tuned pretty well. There's a crossover when you tune between the low and the high, and really all you really need to do is just pay attention to the throttle, right? So here's your throttle. Pay attention to the opening, right? How much is it opening? Right there, it's full, obviously, right? So at that point, you get the high. About this point here, you're gonna get the high from 3/4 to to full. But in the middle there's an overlap, so you can definitely find that sweet spot. Not fine tuning per se, I will say that, but just a little bit of a sweet spot, right? To where you can, when you cross over, or if you're like in the middle, you don't have much four stroking. But this will go on the Falcon. It's a 20.5 millimeter Venturi, so close to 21 millimeter carb, similar to like a OKO21 or a PWK21 in the sense of Venturi size. But I'll put a video up about making a custom intake for it as well, all that good stuff. But I definitely highly recommend these. This is $40 for a genuine one. You can get a clone on Amazon for $20. But definitely something that I recommend. I've been running these, like I said, for years now. I think about 4 years now that I've been running these chainsaw carbs. I just recently switched to a float bowl carb for the TM24 for that air salt. But any questions, leave some comments.